I have no idea if it's gonna work, but let's, let's find out. So far, so good. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So far, it's sounding like all I did was open up the advanced audio properties and I just deselected every other track but one for desktop audio. I don't know. Well, with that being said, we're 20 minutes late, so let's get this shit rolling. You gotta let it marinate for a second. Let the words just let people. All right, cool. So to start it off, Pokemon. That's just the hottest topic going on right now. Which version y'all getting? Wait a second. Sword, sword, shield. I am also shield. So we got 2, 3, and then Donnie over here talking smack about it. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, you can't. That's on Switch too. Well, I'm so confused about that comment. What was that, y'all? That made no sense. I mean, I do too. Shit. Anyways, what about starters? Let's go. All right, 2-2. Ain't no Sobble gang in here. Interesting. I'm always fluctuating. I feel you. all right. I'm like I said, I'm Grookey. So what do you feel? You see like Score Bunny's evolution line then? Yeah. Looks like Rainamon. That's what everyone's saying. So, but you see, people are saying that like people didn't like Greninja when he first was around. So like, and honestly, that one little scene of Sobble looks kind of hard. I feel like he's gonna grow on people. I think people are hating now. I think he's gonna be like one of the top ones. All right. Well, I asked what games y'all been playing, and we said nothing. So Yaya's been playing One Punch. Real quick thoughts. One Piece.
Realize like I'm not finna sit here and cap and tell you like this is it, Chief. No, it's not. Like keep it at the steward. The Saitama gimmick, I don't like that. Like I don't like the fact that I can't pick him from the start of the match. I understand that's like true to the character, but like you got games like Fighters, for example, that you can fight Videl with Jaren, right? And be able to play the game normally. I'm tired of them like doing this true to character stuff and then locking characters off where you can't play with them or like you can't use them in battle. It's stupid and it just hurts the experience because your favorite character just end up being trash.
Yeah, I
So
feel
yeah,
you.
don't cop that game.
See, Burn Blow was cool, and also real quick, I just realized I had desktop audio muted, so they didn't hear the first part. Uh, it's all right. Moving on. So One Punch Man is mid, and I don't. I just want to get right into it. Death Stranding reviews, bro. This shit is funny. So basically, it's basically two sides. It's either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
I feel like personally I would hate it, but
I feel like I'm about to hate this shit, but
I'm not gonna buy it because when I watched the reviews, it was so slow paced and so monotonous.
I read a
What
review
you
where it was
do?
like, the game's not fun, but it's important. I'm like, bro, come on now.
Important.
Oh, come on,
Yeah, that's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like
Come
it
on, man.
seems like one of these artsy games where like it really sucks up your time and it has like a message at the end. But do I really want to play 40 hours of walking across the country, holding packages? And I think the highway system that it has is really cool, but I don't think it's worth going through all that just to walk. And all
Highway
the reviews
system.
didn't even yeah, so have you not seen anything in this game?
I have, but like,
The game is a giant fetch quest.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
And basically to enhance your like fetch questing
Abilities,
gameplay of
right?
walking, you could like you and like a bunch of random people can like build highways to connect a bunch of things and
Oh, that's what you're
all these
talking
it's like
about.
sort of like Dark Souls where like they give you help and stuff like that. Like if you're on a mountain and someone used a ladder on that mountain to get up it, that
It
ladder will
stays.
stay there on your
Oh,
game.
wow.
So like you could use things that people do and like you could like it like there's like a like system so everything you do you get likes and your likes are like some important meter to get upgrades so like mixes in like some social media aspect.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they always try to overhype those type of features. I mean, but that one's kind of bigger than the Dark Souls tips thing in a sense. Like having the whole ass ladder stay, that's kind of cool.
Dark
Yeah,
Souls tips don't do shit for me other than don't jump down here.
Yep. There's a don't go there, don't go there. Oh man. But
yeah,
all
this is
right.
supposed to be way more helpful.
Yeah. Listen, I don't. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I just.
I'm not going to buy it because I know for a fact if I sit there and play I'm going to play like 5 hours and like all the reviews said it takes like 10 hours just to really even get into the meat of the game,
Oh
which is still
man.
just
The
Thing is,
more
this reminds me of No Man's
fetch
Sky
quests.
type of shit, bro. Like,
True.
bro, nah.
This game is gonna be. I'm not gonna like this game, but
And like it,
Like, I
like
threw
you're
my No
rated on
Man's
how
Sky.
well you like deliver your package. So like if you trip and fall, like you have to like balance yourself and make sure you don't trip over like small pebbles and stuff like that.
And you know, might as well call this bitch Amazon Prime. The fuck?
Exactly, it literally is apocalypse
Yo,
Amazon Prime.
talking about Amazon Prime, they just told me a notification that they're not delivering my 80 count gummies. Like what? What?
Oh,
They just said
nah.
they can't deliver it.
So you
So,
one
like-
of them
Wait,
motherfuckers.
what?
Yes, they said undeliverable. This is some some
Nah,
Death
that
Stranding
happened to me
shit.
before.
Yeah,
You need to call customer service, bro.
they said they're gonna refund it, so that's whatever. But I thought that was funny because like,
yeah, this nigga Jammer messaged me. He's like, "Should we get the deluxe edition?" I was like, "Nah, dog, I don't even want to get the standard edition."
the reason why I said that though, come on, you gotta tell the whole story. The only reason is because I have $84 set in my PSN account. What am I gonna do with that? Like, okay, we buy the standard
Modern
edition,
Warfare.
Order something next year.
$20.
Yeah, like,
I mean, I guess, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
great games coming next year. Just wait.
wait, bro, I'm just gonna toss it around. I get more money.
Yeah, man,
No, but I think it's a good idea not to, because
he was like, let's cop the deluxe. I was like, I don't even want to cop the standard. Bro.
so
Right.
nobody's caring about the story. Like the story, it wouldn't
I
be
don't-
enough.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I feel like the gameplay isn't worth it.
Dog,
to
the
see
final
story.
cutscene is an hour and a half, bro.
Is that confirmed?
It's over an hour. It's confirmed that it's over an hour.
Because
Yeah,
I
but
saw
that's just
people saying
Kojima.
oh, let me
We've
just
seen
go
that
to my
before.
cart and cancel this right quick.
that.
Let me just go ahead.
Wait, you didn't know about the 2 hour thing?
I did not know
Bro,
about that.
the report is that the final cutscene is longer than a lot of movies.
The thing is,
No,
it seems
bro.
like the game that you just let the game come out and look at coverage and not buy the shit. Like, this seems like.
Man, I was still getting it for like 30. So
Nah,
like,
like, stop.
no, I canceled it already.
Look, my chat not fucking updating, so I gotta be on my phone.
Your shit tweaking.
Yeah,
Everything,
this
bro.
whole-
Yeah,
this, I don't know. Dude, it's always whenever you're relaxed, you're like, oh yeah, we'll just throw up the stream. We'll get this started. You know, it'll be cool, and then everything breaks. But cool. All right, so Death Stranding. So all right, last thing, head count. Who's getting it? Obviously, me and Doob because we share. Yaya, is that it?
Fuck no, baby.
No, I canceled it already, bro.
So you're not getting it at all?
Nah, bro. I'm
Oh
gonna wait.
my god!
You shouldn't have told me that, bro.
I mean,
I'm not getting it.
I'll play. Man, I don't even want to get it, but I have to. I'm sorry.
You just kill all interest, like real rap. Like I was like, nah, bro, I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
believe you
beat the
didn't know
game, bro. No, I read like a couple reviews, and like they was talking about how like the first few hours of the game, you know, like how he said earlier, you gotta it before stuff actually happens. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of used to that because of how the recent Assassin's Creed games has been.
Yeah.
Not Origins, but like Odyssey. So I'm like, okay, and I really like those games. So once he told me the last cutscene, like I'm gonna be sitting there like, yo, this game fire, and then I get to the last cutscene and I don't play for 2 hours. Nah, bro, what am I playing? I might as well wait till one of them YouTubers upload all cutscene videos. Like, just watch that.
Hey, what is the listen? When is the Kojima is washed dialogue happening?
Yeah. No. That's not gonna happen. You already see some of the reviews from the critics. So
Hey, bro. His last 2 games ain't been it. Oh no.
I just feel like Death Stranding could just be a movie, and they just put like these walking sections in between. That I don't. I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't know. But
At
like,
this rate,
it just seems like nothing actually happened. Like they showed some
Might as well
combat,
just
but it
make
looks
that
so
bitch an
limited.
interactive movie, like where you
Exactly.
can
Like,
pick options here and there,
do we really need to sit there and walk and balance all these packages? Like, is that experience really what we need?
bro, I don't know what to think no more because you have some people talking about, like people in the chat saying, talk about crying from it, and then you have the exact opposite. So I'm like, what is really going on here?
I've never cried from it. What?
Nah, yeah, I get that. I haven't either. I probably will never.
Nah,
will.
bro.
But I can.
When Dom died in Gears of War 3, that's a sad moment.
The closest I've been to very crying at a video game was the end of Nier Automata, but I wasn't like close. I was like, oh damn, that's sad, and then I turned the game off.
Yeah, I cried at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, but that game was still trash.
We're not gonna run this dialogue right
It really
now.
made me interested. I will say that. Yeah, at the end of KH3.
Yeah, like.
But I was still like, fuck this game.
Yeah, like the game is subpar, but the storytelling towards the end was pretty nice.
Now that game fire. Anyways,
Yeah.
Bro, I need him to get Zone of the Enders, bro, and make one more. That's what I want from bro. But I know that.
Enders, the fuck?
Yeah, bro. You ain't never played Zone of the Enders?
Nah.
It's like a mech game, isn't it?
so I played 1 and 2. That game it's not like amazing, but it's just like it's like Kojima if he like actually made something that was competent, like in terms of story.
If he stopped trying to be extra, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So the last thing I was gonna say is that 2 hour shit. If it's like a way that you like, what happens if I don't got 2 hours? I'm about to beat the game and I don't have 2 hours.
Better pause it, bitch.
You can hit pause, yeah.
I was gonna ask, can I
Is
pause
that every waking moment you have?
Make sure you looking at. Make sure you
Not doing
looking
anything
at
on
the
what.
chat.
Yeah, I am. I got it on my phone. But all right. I think that shit might have a really good story, but I don't know if it's worthy as a game. That's basically what it is. And it's like, can you? Oh, okay. Last thing on this, I also find it interesting about like the actors, like the people that he's getting from The Walking Dead, blah blah blah. They played through it, and they're not like gamers, and they're like saying, "Oh, this is amazing." You think that was all fake? They're just saying that shit.
I think they probably did play it. I don't know if they played through it.
Bro.
Right, and they're also in the game, so they probably want to see the end product. So I mean, they probably did like it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that, but I feel like there's a lot of times when voice actors don't actually play the game. Like, I don't know if you're hip to this channel of like Troy Baker and Nolan North play video games together, and like Nolan North is playing through Uncharted for the first time in his life, and that's kind of crazy. That this man
shit. Well, but
the game.
The ones that played it like went out of their way to say it. Like, oh, who was it? I feel like I don't know these motherfreakers' names. So like, but the main villain and the main guy, the main character we played, Norman. I think I know he said something. Yeah, but we'll see, bro. And at this rate, it's finna be majority only me that can vouch for it once it's all said and done. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in. We'll see, bro. We'll fucking see.
Man.
Man, Pokemon around the corner too, bro. It's not.
I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, so it's like this coming Friday, I'll play it, and then the following week, I'll play it till Friday, and from there's the Judgment Day. It's like, all right, am I gonna keep this shit up or gone forever? Because I don't know if I drop it, I don't think I'll ever come back. Something like Astral Chain, I was playing a little bit yesterday. I'll come back. I'm gonna get to it, but something like that, when I drop it, it's probably gonna be a forever drop.
Honestly, I just think it's where I am in life. That like if I was in high school,
Yeah,
I'd
I
probably
feel
be
you.
down to play Death Stranding.
Hmm.
But I don't got
Yeah,
that kind of
now,
time, dog.
no.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I'd rather play a game that's way more engaging and just fun.
I don't have enough time to be doing UPS simulators. Like I don't.
I
have
will
that
say
time.
though, if I do enjoy it enough,
good.
then I will make the time for it. So we'll see. All right. So yeah, to each their own. I see some people in the chat; they're gonna be getting it. Some people in the chat still hyped about it, so that's cool. That's all I care about. Is like if you think you're gonna want to get it, you're gonna enjoy it, then fucking go get it. Next thing I want to talk about. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know what y'all gonna say, but Game of the Year. That shit's coming next month. What the hell?
Are we talking? So like, what are we? Like, are we talking Game Awards, Game of the Year?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you the lineup. It's gonna be Modern Warfare. It's gonna be Sekiro.
Nah.
I got a little bit of a
Swear to
lineup here,
God.
so y'all
I
can
don't
let me
think
know
Modern
what you
Warfare
think
is going to
too.
make it up there.
You said which one? Modern
swear-
Warfare?
Off the campaign, yes, they will.
I do hear
Not
good
that I
things
think,
about it.
not that I think the campaign is good, and by any stretch.
I
But
just think so many other games
You didn't even
critically
play
are
it.
way more higher rated
I watched it.
Oh, okay.
than the campaign. Than
The campaign, which is
itself.
real life, but they just blamed it all on Russia instead of us. It's just stuff that we do, and then they blamed it on Russia. That was what the campaign was.
Well, all I see is
I don't-
people talking good about it. That's all I know about Modern Warfare. So I could easily see that
It
being
looked
on the list.
like a well written campaign. I can't
The dialogue is really good.
Yeah.
It's really well acted. It is really well acted.
like it's not just thrown together like these
Like,
other.
which is why I can see it.
campaigns. Yeah.
That's why I could easily see it.
I would play it, but I don't have the patience right now.
Yeah.
You just be wanting to
I
shoot
never
stuff.
played fucking.
Yeah, I just want
single
to shoot
player.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly, dog. What I get on them hoes, and I don't even look at the single player option. I don't even look at it. I completely ignore it, and I click multiplayer.
They're gonna throw a freaking. They're gonna throw a Nintendo game in there, probably.
Okay, so listen. So I got Sekiro, Borderlands 3, Resident Evil 2 remake.
Sekiro?
Yeah, Sekiro, DMC 5, Monster Hunter World Iceborne, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh
For Game of the Year, I don't think they'd put a DLC for Game of the Year.
no, I think
I
they
heard
would.
that they've
It's
done
like
something
a
like
whole
that
nother
before.
game.
Well,
They've even had a critic say that it's like basically like
They're gonna have to have a Nintendo game on there too.
yeah. Well, I
Couldn't
I was
Smash
getting on
count?
there. I was getting on there.
I
Kingdom Hearts
think
3,
I'm pretty sure Smash could count.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Yeah, maybe.
Anthem.
It might be Fire Emblem.
I don't think
Destiny
it'll be on there
2.
now.
I don't know, but
Destiny
so,
2, they wouldn't do Destiny 2.
put it
So
on
I
there.
said I thought that, but I had a stream. This is when someone said it. What was there was another game where it was like it didn't release that year, but it still got on the list as a nominee. So like maybe not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
Destiny 2, the expansion, it wasn't even that big of an expansion. Like,
I think because of the big changes they did, they dropped their publisher and just completely reworked the whole game. That's why I feel like it may
they
get
did
some
that,
type
but
of
they
shine.
did that in Forsaken, which came out before the last Game Awards.
True.
So I don't think it's going to be on there. It might be on there for like best shooter or best
Yes,
multiplayer game.
FPS, right?
But it's not Game of the Year. No way it's not Game of the
You
Year.
ever see Untitled Goose Game up there?
You think?
I think they might put Untitled.
I
That game
think so.
kind of raw. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
didn't
y'all.
play it. I don't even really know what it is. I just know I
That
see it
shit's
everywhere.
hilarious.
What's good, Ivan? So I mean, I guess I had some of these down here, not exactly thinking they'd be Game of the Year, but like they definitely could be a nominee for something. But if we talk about Game of the Year, bruh, Sekiro,
It's probably Sekiro.
bruh, that shit changed the gaming industry. It was so weird how crazy it was, and like it was talked about for
that's my
months.
best game of the year, bro.
It was months. It was talked about. There has been no other game this year that has been able to keep that much hype going for itself. So I honestly think it's.
I think I'm going to give you the list. Hold on. Let me,
list of
like, what's going to be on it.
based off what?
Based on what I think they're
Oh.
going to put on it
All
for
right.
Game of the Year. Probably Resident Evil 2.
Yep, yep. Sekiro
Um,
Re2. Yep.
Sekiro.
Borderlands. You think?
Yeah, I think they'd probably put Borderlands on there.
I think so. Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously.
No, they wouldn't. I don't think they're gonna. They might put it for best RPG.
Well, yes, but it also had the most 10 years people waiting for that. I feel like it's going to be nominated for like 3, 4, 5 different things, bro. Like,
Yeah, but I don't
whether
think
you
they're nominated for
wins-
Game of the Year.
Let's see.
It's gonna be there. I'm talking strictly Game of the Year.
No, I
category.
know. I still
don't think it's gonna
be part
there.
of it.
I don't think it's gonna be there.
We'll see.
Fucking. What else came out?
Like a Fire Emblem, you don't think?
I don't know if
People
they're
talking about outsold Persona 5 in 2 days.
Yeah, maybe Fire Emblem. I'll give Fire Emblem that nod.
And then really, the only thing else I can think of is Iceborne.
Stop the madness.
Nah. Well, how many games did they do last year?
Iceborne, Sekiro.
Iceborne, say, let me look.
That's the only thing that stood out to me this year. Probably the only thing I bought this year. Shit.
Devil May Cry 5 slapped to me. I'd beat that twice.
See, the
I
thing
didn't play
is,
that shit.
yeah, it was like,
Devil May Cry 2019.
yeah.
Oh, that's getting on before Iceborne. You're crazy.
I mean, I
You're
said
wild.
DMC 5. I said
I'm
DMC
pretty sure that
5.
shit went hard.
What about like?
I just never played.
Are y'all
those
hip
two.
to the indie game Disco Elysium?
Oh yeah, let me head out.
That game. I've never played it, but it has like crazy reviews, so I wouldn't be surprised if they put that as like their indie game to be on there.
Yeah, the last Game Award had 6 nominations. It's probably DMC 5 would probably be the last nomination.
All right. He says no anime game will never get Game of the Year. I guess not Game of the Year. Like I said,
Either DMC 5 or the Outer Worlds maybe they probably put up there or something like that.
Damn. I heard good things, but then I remember one person was telling me some negative things about it, but I think it's mostly positive, right?
Yeah, most people. It's like an 87 on Metacritic or 86 or something like
There you
that.
go. Anybody pick that up?
88.
Wait,
88.
did you pick it up?
I got it through Game Pass.
I got it through Game Pass.
Y'all like it?
Wait, what?
I
game?
love it. Yeah, it's pretty
Outer
good.
Worlds.
Oh yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I have it.
I like that. What about flop of the year? I mean, Anthem, but besides Anthem,
That's so easy.
That's too easy. Yeah. So what's
I
other than
completely forgot
Anthem?
Anthem even came out this
Right,
year.
I did too.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say
Ghost Recon's bad.
Star Wars, the Jedi.
You
Fallen
think
Order,
you
whatever
think
the
that's
fuck.
gonna flop?
Absolutely.
What? Why?
Oh, I completely forgot about that game. That game looks
That game's gonna be
incredibly
booty.
boring.
That main character is a scrub. Like what the fuck?
I mean, bro, I've been seeing positive about it. I'm seeing all nothing but positive.
I don't think that game's gonna be
I mean,
good.
we'll see.
I think it's gonna get reviewed nicely, but maybe it won't sell well.
I feel like it like the
No,
every
it's no,
every
no.
trailer shot, action shot they show does not look all that appealing. Like
It's gonna sell like hotcakes, no matter if it's bad
Okay.
or if it's complete garbage
that's
or
true,
if it's
too.
good. It's going to sell. That's the bottom line. Is it's going
The
to sell.
thing is, I would rather buy Star Wars Battlefront 2 over again than buy that shit. Like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Go ahead.
Those single player Star Wars games, they haven't had these for a while. So those fans are hungry, and I feel like the ones I've been looking at, they like what they see. Maybe it's because they're just taking for what they can get. You know, they don't have
that's
too many
what
high
I'm saying,
expectations.
bro. Like, I don't trust EA, bro.
Yeah, that is
I don't
true.
trust them.
Anthem is so far and away the flop of the year. Like I couldn't even name you another game.
Bro, oh god, that shit's crazy.
Anthem was like, that's it. That's the flop.
So Red Dead 2, I forgot about that shit too.
Red Dead 2 came out
Red Dead
last
2.
year.
That was last
did it?
year.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It's the PC and online.
They're not gonna put it back in.
No. No,
Wait,
we're
you
still
know
talking.
Red Dead worth a cop a year later.
You said what?
Red Dead 2 worth a cop a year later.
I don't. I've never played it, so I couldn't tell.
I got to chapter 2 and I lost my save file, so I'm not.
Man, I sold that game to somebody down the street, bro.
Mhm.
I played 5 hours of it.
I
and
thought
was
y'all
like,
was Red Dead fans.
I am.
I'm a huge Red Dead 1
I
fan.
don't
but
know.
Red Dead. I feel like Red Dead.
Who is
Red Dead
y'all?
didn't need a sequel.
Red Dead, yeah, I don't think it did either, but also Red Dead
People were
2
begging
starts
for it.
so slow, and I feel like the controls
Oh,
are so like muddy and bad.
They
Like
tried to be just so anal.
I don't like
on
how it
making
feels.
these little ass so-called enhancements on the game, but like the first one was just they rocked out with that shit. Like it was one of a kind, but I feel like they just overdid
It was pretty simple too.
overdid themselves on the second joint.
When they were marketing it, they were like, "Oh, we're changing gaming," And it was because they made it slow as hell.
Yeah, like I just did not like it.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
who
gonna
the
try to
Y'all
play it.
person is, but
I'm gonna try to play it again though because
This man's still on that.
he said, "I thought y'all was Red Dead fans. Who is that?"
Bro,
I
like,
could've sworn.
Undead Nightmare on the first one was heat too. Like everything was just fire.
Is that a DLC or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
that's
That was,
DLC.
that was back when Rockstar cared about single player DLCs.
yeah, they're gonna thought 4 DLC was pretty good too. Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I had played those because I had the complete edition. I wonder what they're gonna do with GTA 6.
It's a good
GTA 5 never got story DLC, and Red Dead never got story DLC. Red Dead
That's
2.
what happened.
GTA 5 story deal. I just realized they didn't get story DLC, but the story was so amazing. Like, I think that was one of the best written stories. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
really?
can still like
on top of the
a lot of the good part, like if they could make it even better with the story DLCs. But they just decided to give up on them. I don't know why.
Because of online. Online
getting
makes so
all
much
them
money.
damn shark card checks from GT
Bro.
Online. It was like, yo,
They making
And they just put all the
bank.
missions
lean back
online.
right
Like
quick.
they have all the heists on there. Like why? Like that's basically the DLC content.
They're so rich
all online.
off the one freaking game. It's wild. It's
That's why
absolutely
they're really gonna sit on GTA 6 for mad long
wild. Hell yeah.
because GTA 5 still selling.
But at the same time,
somebody talking
GTA
about
6
Jump Force.
better
The
be humongous. Well, so we talking about flops of the year. Someone said Jump Force. We're not even going to get into that.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
that came out this year.
No, that was last year, wasn't it?
Oh,
It came out this February.
Oh my god.
oh my god,
Wait, Jump Force came out this year?
Yes.
that game is
What?
amazing.
This man,
I wouldn't even say it's the
fed
big.
up.
I would not say it's the biggest flop of the year because I knew it was going to be trash from the jump. So can it really flop if you know?
I knew that. Now I knew at the gate Jump Force is gonna be Middington.
Yeah.
Middington.
Anthem at least had like some sort of like industry.
No,
Anthem-
Anthem take
Anthem
the L
looked
because
good.
it was breaking consoles.
Nah,
Anthem-
Anthem looked good.
fuck
Anthem was like, "Oh, Anthem looks really fun," and I played the beta, and I was like, "Yeah, no way, I'm buying this shit." Dude.
The
No,
same
I
people
know
who
this
played
song.
that shit. What was that shit where you like had to hunt monsters and like it was orange? The colors of the game were orange. It was like you went into an arena and you hunted monsters.
Dauntless?
Nah, it was
Dauntless?
like I think was it that? And it was like one person was a monster or something, or you had to hunt beast or something. Like,
Oh, you talking about Evolve or something?
bro? The same, yeah, Evolve. The same people who buy Anthem bought Evolve. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's funny. That's hilarious. But it was either Evolve or Arc. Regardless, those games I've always like looked at them, thought they looked cool, but never even thought they looked cool, but never thought about playing it. I don't know, it's weird, but I feel
It's because like it's a hard type of game to make,
yeah.
like an asymmetric multiplayer game. Like you have to make one person as good as 5 people or whatever, and like it could easily be unbalanced enough.
See, Anthem. So contrary to Dude, when I played the beta, I thought that shit was lit. Mainly because I was
No.
just flying around though.
Oh, the beta was terrible.
I didn't get too much into it, and I was just flying around, and the flying around sold me. So I was actually about to buy the game, and then everyone else.
As a man who's went through many of Destiny betas, I could tell when a game is not about to release fire.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The guns. When I saw the guns, I was like, "What the hell is this?" But I was overlooking it because the flying was so fun. So what I'm trying to say is, I wish it did well because kind of what T Devil was like, I love it, and I still support it to this day. He just wants it to get because it had they have a freaking golden baby. They just screwed it up. That's the problem. So.
Yeah, no, that game is. I don't think that game's coming out of that hole.
No,
Dude,
the
yeah,
development
no.
was so bad for it
never
that there's
mind.
no way they could dig out of it.
Well, Lacey says it's slowly getting better. Well,
I mean, I feel like it won't ever get that good.
I don't think
it's
it
like,
will.
it's like Fallout 76. It'll never get.
now
The update they just did added one little mode that was just basically all the other modes with a blue tint. Like it's not. Like at least Bungie like you can clearly tell EA does not. At least Bungie cared about Destiny to fix it. EA
yeah,
doesn't care.
and EA's like huge. Like they have manpower to push out fixes like this.
And the dude that was the head of it just left. Who's the head of the Anthem just
He's
left
fed
the
up.
company.
He's
Yeah.
fed the
So-
fuck up.
I think it might be, or maybe Anthem 2. Maybe they'll just say, "Hey, we're just gonna go for the second one."
Yeah.
But Anthem
then
1 is not gonna get out of that hole.
Yeah, but the problem is, how the hell you sell Anthem 1 or 2 whenever nobody trusts you? Fucking idiots. So
Nah,
they got
yeah,
so
it's
they have
done.
to fix 1 and then make 2 even better. So yeah,
I think they're just going to come out with Dragon Age as some sort of like
that kid,
apology.
fuck that franchise. All right. Well,
Mass Effect.
actually, you said something interesting that wasn't on the agenda, but Fallout 76, real quick. I seen somewhere that people are or griefing anyone who's a subscriber.
The VIP, yeah, the VIP thing.
Yeah, because there's, dude, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
I think it's kind of funny.
And I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of, at the end of the day, that's the only way they can make a change. Like, they need to make the people that paid suffer so that they stop paying or something. I don't know, because if not, they're just gonna keep paying. And they're gonna be like, cool, this is cool, but I don't know.
Nah,
much about
it's just
76.
you just idiots. It's just idiots.
It's crazy.
So the whole subscription service model thing for Fallout 76 is absolutely egregious. You get absolutely no benefit from.
Do you know it? Because I don't know any of it.
It's $100. It's $100.
It's $100 for a year, and you get like more inventory slots and like some other things. I don't even know what else you could do in that game. But it doesn't look like anything like substantial that you would want to pay, however much money it was for a year. $100 a year for.
He said so many bad games to talk about. Ain't that a damn truth?
Fallout 76 was last year though, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
Yeah, but that subscription service is still trash.
They released the garbage and said, "Hey, let's monetize this garbage." What the fuck?
And honestly, I feel like Bethesda, it might be spooky hours for them. It depends on how they do Elder Scrolls 6.
I was gonna say, all they gotta do is drop Elder Scrolls 6. Whether it's good or bad, don't matter. That shit's moving a couple million off the
I
name.
feel that's true. We'll move mad units, but I feel like if they make it like a buggy experience, like other games that
like
they've made, like
yeah.
Fallout 4 and things like that, like I feel like people would be less inclined to put up with it because other companies have been putting out way bigger, more ambitious titles with way less bugs.
Isn't the main issue with 76 is that it's online only? That's I think that's the main reason why the bugs.
Well, yeah,
there.
that's
So
one
they
of the
should be
reasons.
able to
But
at least prevent
even their base games are so buggy. Like
Oh,
it's just
true.
But the
You're
thing
right.
is the Fallout first. That's $100 a year. You can buy private servers, but people figured out how to hack into the private servers. So
And that's how they grief in.
yeah, so like
Yo,
they're not paying for anything.
they like, we here, cleaning corp. Pow, pow, pow. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Anyways, all right. Moving on. This is just a random game because I kind of wanted to pick Aaron's brain and then I guess everyone else's. Astral Chain, because that the last episode, our thumbnail was Astral Chain. That was a quote unquote bigger topic to talk about. So like, what's going on with that? Because what we were feeling prior to that release, I didn't see anything after it. So dude,
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all.
I'm gonna be real.
Well, let Dude go real quick. Let Dude say it.
I just didn't connect with anything that was happening. The combat wasn't really that fun. It just felt repetitive to me. I just was like, all right, well, this is not that fun to me anymore, and I felt like I kind of wasted my money.
Yeah.
So I just stopped playing.
You didn't finish it?
No, I didn't get past the 4th chapter or the 5th chapter.
File 4. Okay. Damn, nigga.
I beat it, but I will say that like compared to a lot of other platinum games, games they've made, like it's kind of like the weaker one. Cause like prime example, one of the problems with that game, like the dodging and like stuff like that is like really loose compared to like a Nier or a Bayonetta, heck, even Metal Gear Rising. And that's one thing that I just didn't like about it. The combat.
Loose.
Well, let me not say loose. It's very
loose.
It like it's loose in some places, but like it's really strict and not rewarding to actually do it.
I think that's yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like prime example, like the dodging and Astral Chain, you have to actively hit it when the light comes up, the little blue flash comes up. But then even if the opponents, the enemies, they have attacks that just keep going, and the game doesn't actively give you like invincibility on it compared to like if you play near, you can spam the dodge button, or if you play Bayonetta, you get witch time. Here it's just like, oh, there's no reward for actually doing anything really cool in the game. Another thing with Platinum, with Astral Chain, the main pro tag has that one R button combo, and like it kind of lacks the depth that like other Platinum games even had. Yes, even Core, like, and that game was $15. And the big problem with that is you start feeling it's repetitive because each enemy you fight, you take them down mostly the same way. As it progresses, you hit like other legions that help you like break down their armor before you can actually hit them or something like that. But the game really didn't pick up, in my honest opinion, until you got like the JoJo Legion, the one with the arms, the one you see in the trailers.
Yeah.
That's when the game actually got like, okay, we getting somewhere. But each world in like the Legion, each level in the Legion world felt copy and paste kind of too. And I was just like, it is good, but like, how Doob said, like at some points I feel like I wasted my money until you get past like file 7. And like, I'm not the type of person to say you got to play up to this point to enjoy a game. But like, when you get to around file 7, that's when it started like you start getting really deep back into it. Because I'm gonna be real with you, I played Astral Chain like all day, and then I stopped at like file 5. I stopped for like 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. And then I came back and I was like, okay, let me push through it. Let me just beat the game. And then I got to file 7. I was like, all right, this is it. That's when I started really loving the game because there's so much other stuff they introduced. But bare bones, it's still the same thing. In some places, I understand why people feel it's repetitive.
I'd rather just play Nier Automata again. So I was like, I could just do that, and then I turned it off, and I haven't picked it up since I said that to myself.
Yeah, when it came out, I was hard on it, bro. I'm sitting here, I'm playing it, and I'm like, it's this weird feeling of like, this is cool. I think I'm about to have fun in a couple more hours. You know, that's how I felt as I was playing it. But overall, I think it's a good, well-made game. It just doesn't do a whole lot to fully excite you. It does some cool things, but it's just not enough. Interesting. What is that on Metacritic? I'm actually
80 something probably.
Let me look. Bro, because people are hyping it. I mean, Switch drones. They will say it's one of the best games that came out in 2019.
It's an 87.
87. That's pretty good.
I understand I'm in the minority of people who don't like people who played the game, but it's just not for me.
Yeah. Another thing I want to say about Astral Chain that makes it really different compared to all the other old Platinum games is the combat is focused in a different type of way. Whereas like you're not playing with the main character doesn't do all the work. Yeah. Like prime example, the main character has different like three or four different weapons, but they only do like strings of like 3 hits. And the beauty of that combat in Astral Chain is you using your Legion to like wrap the enemy to stun them down and use it. So at the beginning of the game, that was my biggest gripe because I was like, bro, I felt so discombobulated trying to like use the Legion with the right analog stick and fight at the same time. And then once I learned like, okay, you can pull them like a rope, wrap them up and put them in like a lock. That's when I started realizing like, okay, this is different. But I do want to say that after this game, Bayonetta 3 finna go hard. Like that's gonna be good. I'm waiting. That's what I'm really waiting on.
I need to play. I've never played Bayonetta, and I'm like, do I want to? Am I that hyped for it? I have no idea.
You ain't played Bayonetta?
No, none.
I personally feel like I was a part at one point in time. Bayonetta 1 was like one of my favorite like action games, period. And it's just because of how like it felt like Devil May Cry to me, because that's what I grew up on was Devil May Cry. But I really did love Bayonetta 2 on Wii U. Like it's probably one of my like favorite action games, period. Cause like the way everything works, the dynamic, the angles, like the boss battles work. It's what I really like about a lot of video games and
Yeah.
like massive cutscenes. So it's like it gave me that really hype energy about it, and it was all pretty cool. The story, that's debatable, but like the stuff that actually go down in Bayonetta 2 was pretty hype to me.
There's that. I mean, I haven't really played the Nier games either, besides Automata. Because, dude, Automata is cool, but like I tried coming back to it. I did 2B story again, and I didn't feel like playing it anymore. I didn't feel like it.
Yeah, the best part of the game is Route C.
That's the thing. I don't want to do freaking the male's route. I don't feel like playing as him. I want to play.
Actually, there's differences. There is differences in the male route, so it's not the completely same thing. But when you get to route that third route, bro, that game is the goat.
That's what I'm trying to say. I wish I could skip the second. But we'll see. Vanquish was real good. Holy hell! Remember I downloaded that thing out of nowhere.
The reason you can't skip the second one though is because there's a lot. It builds the story of night. So
for which one?
For Automata, it's like the final route is like it takes every character's story.
Oh,
and then you need the second route to build an Inessa's story because like there's like some things that you learn about him from being inside of his head and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes into play in the last one.
I'll see if I can get back into it. All right. So I had One Punch. We already talked about it. One more before Stadia topic. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Terry. I completely forgot.
Yeah, it's cool.
Anyone is anyone excited for Terry, like specifically?
I like character.
As a character.
Yes.
I'm sleep.
Yes.
I knew Yaya was, and I
yes. I like him more than I like Ken.
Oh.
Like, yes. Because I grew up with like a whole bunch of people that played that.
Yeah.
And my dad used to take me to this like ghetto arcade, right? And like they never had Street Fighter all the time. They would have KOF, and I was so wonder like why.
What is this? Yeah.
And then I knew about Terry before he was announced, but like I forgot all about the character. Like real rap, I was like, yo, this character kind of cool, the way he moves and stuff. But then it came down to the point to I was like, okay, I got to go replay some of these older games because I own all of the old KOF games.
I remember in Best Buy when they used to have King of Fighters just out on like display, and they had like these gaming chairs out there for people to play. And I'm like, that shit faded from my memory, low key.
Wait, they had gaming chairs back in the day like that?
Like the rocking ones. It was like,
okay.
Yeah. But I just want the next character. Like, I'm actually satisfied with this pass. I think my favorite characters were Hero and Joker. Like, I don't like playing Banjo at all. Like, for my taste,
ask about that. Yeah.
Like, I don't really like Banjo. I don't like massively gimmicky like characters. You know, like, yeah, you probably be like you tweaking because you playing Joker and Hero. But the thing of it is like the way they built those characters is where like you don't need to rely on them to do things. Like Banjo people, you grab, you down, throw your side beat. That's literally the whole game plan. Or you get the grenade, you toss it at them, and then hope they air dodge you through a forward air. Like it's so like gimmicky compared to like Hero. Like it's all RNG too. So like you don't never get the same setup every time you play with Hero. Like if I hit down B, it's not gonna be whack, thwack, magic burst, accelerate.
But,
you get what I'm saying?
But yeah, see, well, I mean, I don't. That was weird because you were talking about gimmicky. You said it wasn't like Hero. Well, no, you kind of did. But regardless, if with Hero, it's like depending on your distance and your positioning and things that happening, it affects. Yeah, it's still RNG, but it does affect what shows up. If I'm in the air and I'm about to fall off the stage, Zoom has a higher chance. If I'm far away, Kaboom has a higher chance. Things like that. But you can still win with minimal use of down B. Down B is like just one other move, and I feel like he's so much more complete. But people focus too much on down B whenever first off, it's not that logical to always be using it. It's like more of a situational. But we don't got to get into all that. I feel like he's cool, Hero. Himself. Yeah. But what I was gonna say is, I noticed I hopped on Smash for the first time in like a month. I didn't see a single banjo. And when did he release? Like what? A month ago? Less than a month ago?
Yeah. Thing like.
Yeah, I thought he was just an alright character. Nothing too special about him. Nothing too egregious. I think he's just middle of the road.
I think it
Not
was
really
one.
my play style type of character, so I don't really play him. Like Joker is a character I still play, but like Hero's too gimmicky, I think. But Banjo, I think, is just an alright character. Nothing crazy about him.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm probably biased with Hero because I'm like 80% complete. When like I beat the main story of Dragon Quest, but like all the extra side stuff, Dragon Quest 11, low key, that's my game of the year. Like I ain't gonna
That
flex.
shit
Like
came
that
out
would be.
last year, bro.
I know, but like I played it this year.
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
played it this summer. So like, besides Devil May Cry and KH, yeah.
So you beat the extra end game story, or are you still working through that?
I'm still working through that.
Because I ain't beat it. I think I might be at the last trial, my dude. Holy hell, he whooped my ass. I might have to get to like level hundreds. How crazy it is, and I got back into it this year, and then when I hit that other roadblock, I stopped again. So we'll see if I can freaking push through.
Yeah. But the last character is probably gonna show up at the Game
I was
Awards.
about to ask you, yeah, what do you? So
Probably.
I don't, because I can't name about 5. I can't name on any. But is there anyone specific you guys want to see in what either the last character slot or the next 5 coming? Is anyone you like highly expect to come?
I
How
feel
about
like
that?
Yeah,
this
I don't know.
conversation cliche. There's been
I
so many
mean,
people
it's just like
spamming-
a fun convo. I agree, but it's just fun to have, like, you know. It's fun to,
I mean, don't say Sora, y'all. Like
it's too
everybody
late.
knows.
It's too late. Ivan already said it.
Dang, bro. Like
take fucking Shadow.
Shadow.
Sora, just give me Sora, bro. Just give
Shadow
me
the
the fucking
Hedgehog.
character. Shadow's a assist trophy though, so it's a wrap on him.
I know, but like,
Mm.
yeah,
I know this might be weird, but like
there we go.
I kind of want a Kami rep.
Huh?
I kind of want the Amaterasu.
Amaterasu?
Oh, Okami.
No,
Okami?
you said
Okami.
differently because that's not Naruto. And anyway, yeah, I would really like Okami. I think Resident Evil should. No, I think Monster. I want Monster Hunter and Smash.
Bruh, if they add
That's
that,
what I
it's
want.
fucking game over.
Like I want.
That nigga, nah. That shit.
It's
ain't
weird
real.
because like every other character in the game.
No,
Like-
no, nigga. The same way that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, I wish I had. Do we have Monster Hunter DLC?
Yes. No.
No, we don't. Yeah, not the Monster Hunter. That's the only reason why I ever wanted to play Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. We don't have them. I don't play it. But I saw the gameplay of them. I think it would work. And I'm just thinking about a Smash. It would work. Fuck you mean? It would work. It would be lit. Now I'm fantasizing.
Yeah.
But on that note, I mean, they add him in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's nothing. It wouldn't be out of this world to be a Smash character. So, but on that
I want
note,
Crash Bandicoot.
no, he's not coming
Why not?
because he's not.
PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah, you know what it is. Oh shit, Afro.
Come on, man. No one cares about PlayStation All Stars.
Shut
Not a
up,
single
bitch.
soul. Not a single soul. There's a reason why they didn't make a second one.
There's
Mid-Station
no-
All-Stars?
No, I don't allow slander of that on anything. I'm just kidding.
I think Sackboy's about to be in Smash. Give
All
me
right,
Sackboy.
now you gotta go.
I forgot that was
Rapper.
his name. Hey, yo, Rip Little Big Planet.
What you mean? How you forget that's his name?
Because
I
haven't
think
played Little Big
what's
Planet
the
since I was
dude?
like
What's the dude
13.
from Medieval? Sir McDougal
All right,
guy.
Sir Dan. Now you're talking
Yeah,
crazy.
Sir Daniel. Are any of y'all playing that remake?
Who said
Yeah,
who
that
said
is-
Sir McDougal?
That is.
What?
Wait, what?
You played it, Jammer?
No. I was gonna ask if anyone else did. I didn't.
How much money is it? Is it 40?
Probably.
I might play it. I never played the original though, so I have no real like attachment to it.
Afro, I don't think I got you added, but actually, if you're down, we will bring you on for this next topic. Google Stadia. That shit releases next Friday. Dude, you got the founders, don't you?
Shit, good. I gotta cancel it. You just reminded me.
Oh shit. So you're not gonna pick it up day one?
Nah, I don't need it day one.
All right. So on
It's
that
not
note-
anything Google did. It's just I kind of broke. I kind of
True.
need that money.
Yeah. So is anyone else copying this?
Nope.
It's
What
gonna
are
be
your
topped
thoughts?
in the store.
You said what?
It's gonna I'm thinking about it because like y'all know I be slandering the hell out of it, but like when they start talking about the native like negative latency thing or like fighting games, if they can figure that out, that's godlike because like GGPO is a thing that's the big talk in like the FGC right now. Like all these new fighting games could come out, like Guilty Gear could come out, it's still gonna be trash with the netcode garbage, right? And regardless of that, like they need to work on that's a huge thing going forward. And I feel like if they figure that out, if Stadia does that, they're gonna have to pass that technology around or something. So I'm really interested to see like I want to see how it works with Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat Online is already good on 11 on PS4. I want to see how they can like expand the past that with Stadia, if anything.
So I was watching this interview with business development rep at Google working on Google Stadia, and it was like a podcast. It was a Game Over Greggy. He was interviewing him, and I'm already on the fence of I like you said, I'm interested to see what they could do. How can they improve it? How can they make it good? Blah blah blah. Because no matter what anyone says, that streaming will be the future. Like that, everybody's pushing it. As you can see, this is just the beginning. Until they fully get it figured out, when that happens, it's gonna be all up in your face. So I'm just in it. I'm ready to see what happens. And so some of the things he mentioned, one cool ass thing I never thought about. He asked him about multiplayer. He was like, and I was like, yeah, what's he gonna say? Because multiplayer, how the hell are you gonna do it? He goes, dude, it's gonna be better on Stadia than anywhere else because when you think about it, a peer to peer. You got to connect to that other person's device. But if it's Stadia, all the devices are in the same area, so the connection to each other is gonna be perfect. And that was one thing that I was like, oh, okay. And then that's just one of them. There's so many other things. So on that note, does that make anybody else feel more interested in it or not?
I'm just not really interested in it because, like, one, I don't really want to pay for a service like that right now
It's
or
free.
use it. Well,
You
I
don't
mean, it's
pay.
free, but you have to pay to play the games.
You just buy the game.
Right, and I don't want to play it on a service by
Yeah.
Google, who are very notorious for shutting down services very early. So, like, once I buy that game, I'm going to lose it forever, most likely. So I'm not even going to try to do that.
So I
And
mean, I guess, but if you talk about the only Stadia won't even if it flops, it's still gonna be like a 10-year venture. You know that, right? Before it actually gets officially shut down.
I mean, I don't even know if that's true.
It has the amount of money they've invested in that. They're setting up
It's Google. They
studios.
do it all the time.
Bruh. You don't understand. And they were planning this also for tens of years before it even began the planning and setting up of all this. So I'll put money on that. 10 years, no less, that
I don't know. I
this
just
thing
feel
will
like
be out.
Google isn't the company that I think would see this
You can't half-ass
full
this, though,
ability.
in my opinion.
I'm not. That's true, but there's like other things. They try to make a whole social network, all these other things that they try
Now,
doing,
you're talking about
and they all
Google
just shut
Plus,
up. Right, but there's other things that people actually use too that I can't name off the top of my head that got shut down.
but none of them are on this level.
I
You gotta
mean,
understand
maybe
that.
not.
No, not maybe, bro. It's facts. Like, you don't understand the infrastructure that this requires.
I still don't think that.
If you understood,
I feel
you
like
get it.
Google would be very willing to cut the cord on it if it stops making money, and I feel like it has a very high probability of not making money really early, which is
So,
why I feel like I don't think they would really commit to it as much as maybe another company would. I don't know what company, like which company would do that, but I just don't really trust Google as much. I mean, I could be wrong. It doesn't really matter if I'm wrong, but I just don't think Google is the future of video game streaming.
we'll see. We'll see. They said this about Netflix, and look at Netflix. But, yeah.
I mean, I think Netflix is even a little different though,
I mean,
because Netflix didn't have a reputation of closing down a bunch of
they didn't have a
products that
reputation
they've
at
done.
all.
Well, they did have a reputation of mailing DVDs.
And people were like laughing and like, I got Blockbuster, and Blockbuster was laughing like, yeah, what are y'all doing? Next thing you know, they went bankrupt. Bro, it's history. Like this is how history is.
I mean, it's true.
But
I
I
don't know.
get
We'll
it.
see.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's not
I
much
mean,
to
on
say.
live tried, you know.
Yeah,
So Google could
I'd
be
never heard of
that
that shit.
version of streaming that actually personalizes the scene and works. Because it always tends to take a couple iterations before really.
Even with Stadia, it's still
But,
not fully ready, you know. So
yeah.
we'll
I mean, we'll
see.
see how it goes.
Yeah,
I just don't personally feel like I want to buy a game on a streaming service because I feel like I don't really own that content and I feel like I might just be throwing my money. But I understand like the convenience factor of it, of being able to just play it on a web browser,
yeah. That's
whatever
what
device you have.
I'm getting like hyped for it because it's like I keep my PS4 in my room, but like sometimes I do want to be in my living room and play it there. So like I could literally just have my Chromecast in my TV and just pick up my controller in the living room, turn that shit on, and just start playing whenever I want. For example, I think of Destiny. I mean, Destiny 2 is going to be one of the first ones. So I could be playing on my PC and I'm saying, I don't feel like playing on my PC anymore. Just pick up that controller, go in my living room, and just start that shit up. That's just like the first step of it. Obviously, not going out and doing stuff, but that's just what I'm thinking about. And I'm like, I don't know, this is gonna be cool for me. But I know I'm literally the only one on this island, or not the only one, but the only one like that I interact with. I feel like.
We'll also see how it actually performs in the wild.
That too. If it's based off of their metrics, 5 megs, you can get 720p. That's pretty big. Like no other stream service can do that.
We'll see how it goes though.
Yeah. State requires way too much space. We'll see, because that's another thing. There's people out there that naturally use PS Now on a daily basis and love it. Like I made that PS Now video. So many people, I was shitting on it in the video. So many people were like, "Dude, I've been using this for like 3 years and it's been flawless for me." I'm like, okay, and like so you already have a large demographic that loves streaming. They're obviously gonna pick up Stadia.
Early. I tested out really early when like it first came out. You could get like that week
for like, free, trial or whatever, and it was literally only like, Infamous, something else.
Yeah. I played like Ratchet and Clank Crack before time or something like that. And like I played Infamous, how it was, and it felt like there was a lot of latency issues. Sure, now it probably is pretty crispy.
I had a bad experience because my PS4's Wi-Fi chip is shot.
Yeah, mine's terrible too. So I ain't even mad at trying that.
I have a Pro, can't relate.
Crazy.
I'm just gonna wait till PS5.
Exactly.
3-layer cake.
Hopefully they don't duck out on backwards compatibility. I'd be really upset. That's definitely a Sony thing that they could be doing, but I have hope.
In my opinion, I feel like it's something they could do, but I feel like they shouldn't because they got backlash this gen, and the reason why they couldn't do it is because the architecture was different. So I feel like they should have gone into this gen like making sure that the architecture would work to be backwards or whatever.
There would be no reason for the architecture to be different. Like processors have been pretty standard.
No. But that was the thing. It was like the PS3.
No, I know because I had the stupid cell thing.
Yeah, I don't even understand it.
If they give some type of BS like that, then like
oh yeah,
they're just stupid.
It'll be an excuse basically if they say something like that. But I've seen nothing but backwards comps. So if they come out, I feel like at this point,
especially because Xbox is going to have it off rip. Like we already know that. They already have the infrastructure that goes all the way back to Xbox original. So like, Sony has a lot of catching up to do. But all I truly ask for right now is just please have PS4 backwards compatibility. That's all.
Yeah.
And from like them showing off Spider-Man and stuff like that, I feel like they're inclined to be doing it. But I hope it's not just their first parties. Like I hope it actually is the whole library.
I feel like they need to do that too because something like Ghost of Tsushima, bruh, when is that shit coming out?
No clue. I feel like it's about to be a cross-generation game.
It's about to be it's gonna release a month before PS5. Yeah.
Maybe not even. It could be a launch game for both of them, especially if they are rocking with that backwards compatibility. You know.
Yeah. So. We'll see. You said PS5 backwards with PS4, but so on that note, is it they can't do PS3 or could they like do something to make it work?
I mean, they definitely can. It's definitely a cop out to say they can't. They definitely can emulate it.
True.
But
that's what they should do. That's what the hell they should do. That's even easy, bro. Just plop it.
That probably is what they would end up. That's probably is what they would do. Because like I don't know if like I was like reading about like some PS3 emulator. Like honestly, they've gone a pretty long way on the computer.
For sure,
they could search it for a PC and like. The CPU that you're gonna have on your PC is not gonna be that different than one you're gonna have on your like game console. Like it's gonna be more gaming centric, but you could still pull off an emulator for sure using
Yeah.
a gaming processor.
Cool. So Stadia, PS Now, price drop.
I don't even know how much it was. How much
I
is it
might
now?
try
It was
out that
20.
shit now that the prices drop.
It was
And we have
20.
the option to
It-
download the shit.
Yeah,
It was 20. What is it now?
it's standard $9.99.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like they're literally a contender now.
Like I'm probably gonna try that shit out sometime.
Yeah, I might try it out too.
So like I said, I
I need to
tried
see
it
what they have
out.
on there.
How many what titles?
Yeah, I need to see what they have on
Dude,
there.
they have hella shit. So I was, it
No,
was
I'm hip.
crazy.
I gotta see though. I'm about to look.
And then the whole portal, it's like updated. It looks cool. Like when I opened it up, now I've never even used Game Pass, but it made me feel like I was using Game Pass in a sense. That's what it felt. It felt like a Game Pass type of service. And then what isn't there specific games that you can't download? Because I was trying to find what games I couldn't download, and everything was letting me download, even the PS4 games. So I was like, what is?
Yeah, that's definitely I need to peep.
Yeah, I didn't look into it, but I thought it was cool.
Have y'all ever used PS Now on PC?
Yeah, I compared them. It works flawless there.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do
It's
I
always
see
been a
this
good
all?
service, to be honest with you. Whenever I tried it in 2013, I tried the Vita version of it, and like you said, there was latency, but I was giving it cutting it some slack for two reasons. One, I was on the Vita, and two, it was in the beta. It was the beta version of it
To see all games, it's such an ugly like layout on the website.
on the website.
Like it's literally like a list of just text.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
You gotta go to the store then, or actually, no, it doesn't make sense. There's probably a whole site. I don't know,
There is. I'm on the site.
like the PS Now site.
Yeah, and I clicked all games, and this is what they gave me. It's like literally like this.
It's crazy. The PS4 like UI of it is beautiful. That's crazy.
I'm just trying to see if they have any games.
Has
that
it they're going
I missed
Xbox
out.
route with backwards compatibility? What's Xbox route? Emulation?
I think they do emulate it.
Yeah.
It emulates like the whole console. Cause like it even has like the menus and stuff. I don't know if you ever used it.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Oh yeah. I've seen it though, I think. I've seen it. So I see that. Yeah.
See, the thing is, the one thing I really like about PlayStation Now is that like I finally could play PS3 games again, and like I've been having the biggest urge to play PS3 games because there's been so many that I have at home. I just can't play because I just can't pop the disc in my PS4 at school.
Yeah.
And it's just so annoying.
If
Like
I had an
Killzone
urge,
2,
if I had an urge to play them, I think I'd have PS Now by now. I'm telling you, like it's a pretty good. It's pretty good. I would definitely check it out.
I'm definitely looking at it. I definitely see some games I
All
want
right.
to play.
Sadly,
or
Doob
replay.
left because I don't. Is anyone else Overwatch people? Are
I
you-
play Overwatch,
okay,
but I don't really like mess with Blizzard ever since the Hong Kong thing. But I'll talk about Overwatch too.
Yeah, so Overwatch 2, BlizzCon. So BlizzCon, let's start with that. I don't really know. Is like Donnie, you ever played Diablos and shit like that?
I played Diablo
Nah,
2
I haven't.
and 3. I played Diablo 2 and 3, but not as much as 3. I think the Diablo is really good. I haven't seen any of the Diablo 4 stuff though.
Yeah. So that what else was there? Do you know? Does anyone know? 'Cause I didn't fucking.
Overwatch 2.
I mean,
That's pretty much
besides
those
that.
are like the two. Those are the two big ones.
Oh, okay.
Overwatch 2 I find is like really weird.
So it's
because, like,
interesting as shit. Yeah.
it's like a story mode, and like it is an engine update, and it is like a whole like change of like how it looks and how it feels, I suppose. But it's still like Overwatch 1 is also sort of getting that update, not the engine one, but like the UI is going to change to look like Overwatch 2, and like
Yeah, the
you can
games
still
are
play
gonna.
with Overwatch 2 people,
Uh-huh.
so you can still play the games. You're all going to get the maps. So it really is just story. So I don't understand why they just didn't make story mode
It's
like
PvE
expansion. Like,
DLC.
yeah, like I don't know why they didn't like instead of calling Overwatch 2, call it like Overwatch, like whatever the trailer was called, 0 Hour. Like why didn't they give it some nickname like that instead? Because it really is just a wait. They got Sonic Adventure 2 on here. Sorry, but that's just really a like I lost my train of thought.
It's
Just some like something
regardless. Yeah.
stupid.
The games, two games are about to coexist. I thought that was wild, but I mean, on that note, what you're saying, they didn't give it any crazy name because they don't want the people that don't buy the number 2 to feel left out. They had to they had to somehow justify another $60, or it might not even be 60, but another purchase of the full game, while also not like fully dividing the community. It's weird. Yeah. It's weird what they have to do. Yeah. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I guess I gotta see it because the few things PvE they've added, I just have not cared.
I mean, like,
I haven't cared.
I think it could look really cool. It has like a perk, like not like perk system, but like an upgrade system and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I just find it all so weird, and I'm probably not gonna buy it because I'm pretty much like over. Like I've been over Overwatch for like a year now already, anyway. So I'm probably not even going to jump in back to it just to see. I think it's cool they have a new mode though. I think the new mode looks pretty cool. The new game mode where it's like tug of war.
Yeah.
Sort of.
There should be PvE, and I feel like they're gonna add a few extra things in 2, and then just have it so 1 is just where you could still play your competitive matches and all that kind of stuff. I think that's cool though. Unless I fall back in love with Overwatch, which I probably never will, I'm just happy to be able to hop on 1 and then be able to play the new stuff, see what's going on with it. So
for sure.
Cool to me, yeah.
You don't have to play the second one. It's not splitting the player base.
Yeah. So that's cool. And then he says Diablo 4 is kind of iffy because 3 left a sour taste in my mouth. Did you say you played which ones?
Yeah, so 3 had early on was like really bad. So it's kind of scary how 4 is going to end up, but they definitely redeemed 3 once they did like Reaper of Souls, and even before that when they changed the auction house. And hopefully Diablo 4 is just going to be like Diablo 3 but with more stuff.
Interesting. I've never played one.
Diablo 2 is better though. Diablo 2 is definitely better.
Danick says 2 is his first. What I hate about them is they have these hype ass trailers just for freaking top down small ass characters. I know it just is so irritating to me because it looks so hype. Same with like League of Legends type shit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Cool. So the last thing that I have is this Blue Point's teased game. Right now, it's currently rumored to be Metal Gear Solid Remaster, and then I see shit about PlayStation All-Stars, but I see that shit all the time, so I never know what's real, what's fake about the PlayStation All-Stars rumors.
Metal Gear Solid Remaster from Blue Point would be pretty.
What did they make? What's Blue Point make recently again?
They made the Uncharted remake, and they made the Shadow of the Colossus remake. I think that's Blue Point. Yeah.
Does anyone in the chat know about this? I feel like this is the stuff that you guys know more about.
I mean, it would make more like that would make sense. Like they're definitely gonna like remake something big like that. Metal Gear Solid would be an interesting
PS5
one.
game too.
That would be interesting.
But so the first confirmed PS5 game is from remake specialist Blue Point. Here's what it could be. Why are they starting off PS5 lives with Metal Gear Solid remake? That just seems extremely odd to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because Metal Gear Solid 1 was such a huge deal on the PS1, they wanted to start
maybe
and give a new code of paying for it. But I still think it's weird that Blue Point would even be doing that remake. Like that seems like something Konami would do, not Sony. So I don't know. They make good remakes though.
You can't just get some random remakers to make a fighting game. So I don't know that. Fuck that All-Star shit.
Well, yeah, but no one wants to remake All-Star.
Not a remake. We want a new one.
Well, yeah, but no one really wants a new one either.
Like I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. Moving on. No, there's nothing to move on from, so we gotta stay on this. I think. Oh, also, I think it's Siphon Filter and then SOCOM are 2 other potential. Nigga, if they get
SOCOM, I can see. SOCOM, I can see.
Multiplayer.
Siphon Filter, I can't really see. SOCOM would be kind of sad though because they did like shut down that studio that made SOCOM. Like PS3 era after SOCOM 5 and the big PSN outage that pretty much rendered that game useless.
Damn, that shit did hit whenever like they finally brought back SOCOM again. And then, oh my god, I forgot.
Couldn't play online.
Because I was trying to play that shit. We got it. And I was so hyped because I played SOCOM all the time on my PSP. Those were my most played games, SOCOM and Medal Gear or Medal of Honor. And then they released on the PS3. I'm hype as shit, and then everything. Oh my god! Because I remember I was so confused, like what? And me and my brother, we returned the game because we thought it was broke. We thought the game wasn't working.
Yeah, no, it was just PSN. Terrible timing.
Holy shit! I can't believe I just figured that out. Well, the same people who made Mag. Mag was crazy. There was a lot of hype around that game, and then it died.
Yeah, I played a couple of days.
I actually was like one of the people who was playing it like OD.
Yeah.
Prestige and did all that shit.
Oh shit.
Like I was on the Valor team, fucking motherfuckers up. Nah, but Mag when they shut the servers off, like I feel like a Mag on PS4 would go crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, like a new version of that type of game.
Yeah, type of tactical. Like bro, it was really tactical. Like, but I had found a clan on there and everything. It was crazy. But
as a whole, games industry, bro, we need more. We need more multiplayer
like
games. Not Destiny style, not games as a service though. We need more just straight up like focused.
I know. I feel like a lot of developers are trying to get this like sort of single player, multiplayer mixture going on, sort of have your cake and eat it too, type thing. And I feel like it's just not working on the grand scheme of things. Like some companies do it well, but like something like Anthem, which is sort of like this.
It's kind of like both. It was
Yeah, like as an online, like as a story mode that you can play with your friends and it's sort of online. But like,
that's gamed as a service because they wanted to continuously update that. So that's why we don't even want. I don't even want a story. I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't even want the story. I want a straight up multiplayer. But those don't work. They don't work and they're too risky. That's why we don't have them.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. You think we're ever gonna get Resistance back? Killzone's probably gonna come up in PS5. What about Resistance?
No, maybe. I mean,
What do they make it right now?
Those games didn't hit mainstream enough. I feel like,
bro, what? Back in the day,
Resistance 2 is fire, but that's the only one I've played.
One was rated the best. Fall of Man is rated the best.
I feel like it's just a overused concept. Aliens, like
overused.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't special. I thought the guns were really cool in that game, though.
Guns in Killzone and Resistance, dude. I fucking hate.
I thought Killzone was boring too.
No, Killzone. The reason why I liked both of them was because they felt so distinct from the norm Call of Duty Battlefield. They were so different, but they still kept this hyper like competitive aspect. I don't know. Like Call of Duty, all you think about is MLG stuff. I feel like you could still do that type of stuff, even though they were fighting. I don't know. I just really like how they were different. I just am so bored of Call of Duty. It's just too realistic for me. But like I don't want futuristic. I'm not talking about futuristic. I'm talking realistic.
Yeah. I feel
you. So it's about everything I have. Is there anything else? What else? Is there anything? I got
nothing.
Yeah, we got Death Stranding this Friday, Pokemon next Friday, Stadia this Friday. That's crazy. I can't believe I'm about to be playing Stadia on Friday.
Jesus Christ, my washing machine's going off. Do you hear that?
No, I don't.
I think it's screeching noise.
Okay, now I hear a little something. Red Dead Redemption PC release. Nobody cares about that. Switch worldwide sales top 41.67 million. Link's Awakening 3.13 million. Neo 2. Anyone play the beta?
No.
Bro, well, Sekiro
Neo 1 is free on PS Plus this month.
It is, yeah. He said Sekiro exists. I love it. Marvel's Avengers game. Yeah, what do y'all think about that? Y'all get that?
Bargain bin.
Yeah, we'll see.
What did Donnie? You didn't care? You didn't obviously care about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, or did you see it at all?
I think I like the Ultimate Alliance series. I played the first one, and I feel like it's a dope concept. I haven't played the third one, but I'm sure it's solid. Heard it's solid. So, but this whole Marvel shit is just like cash grab
Did
on
you
the
see
concept.
what's the last gameplay you've seen?
I mean, but I've seen the ups and downs. I've seen when the shit was like getting slandered, and then I think they released some new shit some screenshots that it looked kind of clean, but at the same time, like the full, like the actual core gameplay. There's nothing gonna be special about this fucking game. It's literally you could copy. It's like a skeleton of a generic game, and you're just slapping Avengers on it. It's like that. That's why I feel like it's just no purpose. Like the fuck.
When I see it, it literally makes me think of Ultimate Alliance, but 3D.
Same, bro. It's literally they're trying to eat off the Avengers name because Avengers Endgame and Avengers fucking Infinity War were so big.
Wow. Yeah, we'll see. The graphics look cool, and I think the animations and stuff like that, they're all right. So it's about the content of the game. The presentation
was good. A whole bunch of kids buying that shit off the fact that, and like uninformed buyers like automatically going
Avengers.
Wherever they go.
What
Avengers? Oh, I should get this for like if they do it like during holiday season, you're gonna have a bunch of uninformed buyers like, oh, let's buy this kid Avengers, and then they gone down.
Walk away with the note bag. About the presentation that I said, they're gonna look at it. Maybe they'll decide to look at gameplay. They see it, a few minutes of looking at it, it's gonna look really hype. So,
yeah.
Neo 2 is a big 50-50. I would like to hear Vale's opinions. Vale, he dissected Neo 1, so like, I wonder if he liked it.
I'm still asleep.
Now I tried it, bro. It's like a little too much going on. Like it's OD. There's 4 stances. Oh my god. I'm like, what the? I mean, it was cool though, but
like I said, Sekiro is just stop.
There was one more thing. Oh, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
It'll be alright.
Niggas been playing the same arcs for 15 years. Oh my gosh, like give it a rest. Like I understand after seeing the trailer and shit, it's a new perspective in terms of how you play the game, but it's still the same ass fucking content that you've been playing. After I played Tenkaichi story mode all the way through, like I basically came to the point where like I can't play these stories any fucking more. Like I just can't do it. Like I don't understand how people are so hype about playing the same ass story all over again. Like y'all deserve better, bro. Like y'all deserve to have the game based on the super fucking story arcs. Like
all I think about now is I've like when I first saw it, I was annoyed by the whole same arcs. But what I thought about we've had a few of these DBZ games where you can fly around like that, but they're all old school. So this one's about to be like the perfect version of that. That's the only thing I can think about it right now.
I'm saying, but y'all are too late. Like this is. No, we don't want this, but people are gonna eat it up because it looks pretty and it's different. Like fuck this shit, bro.
I'm probably buying it.
I mean, a lot of people are probably. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it because I can't see myself sitting down here and spending hours playing through a story arc that.
Bruh,
I'll get tired of that shit, bro. Like even though it's a new, like it's fresh, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like
because I have it to me, bro.
Think about it more like an RPG, and so the more of the gameplay of you going around leveling up, getting move, blah blah blah, and then whenever you get to like a cutscene or story part, you just know exactly what's gonna happen. I mean, now I will say we've done this. We've been over this. Like
but I'm saying, okay, so what is the point of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? Just what is the point? How are you gonna feel after you've leveled up Goku to level fucking 97 and have the Z sword and all these little fucking character customizations? Like you're gonna be there, like, okay, I just completed the game. Now I'm just gonna sit here and look like a dumbass. Like
that is what I was thinking about.
No reason to put that many hours in that game. Shit, quiet.
I feel like it's one of those games where I'm gonna play just to play it. Like I'm not trying to get everything, none of that. Because I mean, there's no. I don't know. We'll see.
How you feel at the end of the game? You literally will just feel like, what the fuck, like, for nothing. You're not gonna do anything with that. You're never gonna play that game fucking again. Like, bro.
He said, "The only
people gonna buy the shit out of that shit."
No, that hell yeah. I mean, it's CC2 too, so the combat's gonna be clean.
bro.
Bro, the game is selling itself for sure.
Yeah, but I'm tired, bro.
I am. I was like I said at the start. I was very tired. Now, I mean, so Ivan's talking about like super DLC. While I hate that,
That should have
probably
been
gonna
the
happen.
premise of the game.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That name is lame as shit too. Like,
Yeah. I was.
why the fuck is it like, bro? Who was in charge of that shit?
It sucks.
They literally didn't know what to fucking call it because it was the same bullshit. So what could we call this shit? Oh, fucking Kakarot. Like, bro,
Yo,
like
that's so true though.
like what could you possibly call this shit considering it's a repackaged sagas, my nigga? Like, oh hell no.
God damn. Well, that starts off our 2020. That's January.
January is gonna be these next 3 months.
Give me a little,
Put the sleeping gas on me, bro.
Ah.
I'm gonna just go in the motherfucking hyperbolic time chamber because
So
Star Wars shit, I'm sleep.
I can't believe it.
Hey, bro, this Kakarot, I'm sleep. This One Punch Man, I'm sleep.
Sleep.
Whatever. I don't even know what the fuck else coming out in the next 3 months. I'm sleep. Ain't shit coming out.
So 20. Well, I was about to say 2020. Looking forward to, but I mean,
I don't even know what the
Yeah.
next game I'm buying is.
I was gonna
After
say-
Modern Warfare came out, that was the only game I was anticipating for like a 6-month period. Like, bro, I'm sleep. Well, other than Monster Hunter Iceborne, I still have yet to get that, but.
Oh my God, get it, bro. I mean, I haven't.
Nah, but the thing is, I knew I would be playing Modern Warfare, so I was like, why would I buy it? And I know I can't put the time I wanted to it. I might as well let shit like the hype die down, and like then hop on that shit because it's like a grind heavy shit. So
bro,
it's just
I was going hard when it first came out for a couple weeks, and then
Yeah,
Code
and
Vein
it's just
came
like-
out, and then
yeah.
I haven't touched it since.
I'm
But
sleep
like,
on Code Vein too.
I
That
mean,
shit was cash grab.
it's like not really. It's has
The
a good
thing
foundation.
is, what is
They
Code
just-
Vein doing differently
It's
that
doing
I
dude.
couldn't?
Oh my God, don't even. It's
Bro,
it's nothing
please.
like Dark Souls though.
Bro, please.
You
but
can
I'm
say
saying
anything about. My bad. Go.
But I'm saying, like, what is the point? How am I gonna feel like this game was supplemental to my life after beating it? I'd rather just play something like Bloodborne. The fuck, like Bloodborne is like the epitome of like that genre. Like, bro, like there's no point of playing these clone ass games. Like, Code Vein falls into the same category you could put fucking Neo in comparing to Sekiro. You don't need to play Code Vein. You do not need to play Neo. You need to play Sekiro and you need to play fucking Bloodborne. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but the thing is, they know people are gonna buy it, so it's just like
I disagree with all that because first, if dude was in here, he'd be coming at you. He'd be like Bloodborne. He'd be preaching the Dark Souls, the Bible, right? So first off, that's how it starts off. It's
even the creator said
It's
that
perspective.
Bloodborne was his most fun to work on project and his most like. I think he said he liked it the best.
No, he did say that, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying
because it's special.
it's still
Dark Souls is like
perspective.
I know. I'm an open-minded guy too, so I mean,
Yeah,
I
It's
understand, but at the same time, bro, like
and then saying that you don't need to play that's definitely ignorant as hell too because it's like some of these games are very similar, but the ones you've pointed out are literally the only thing they share is like the game progression flow of the parents
but
series.
the thing is, like when
That's
we were
it.
younger, bro, like we would play all these shits, just play these shits. But as the older you get, bro, like
Time,
you
yeah.
really don't be having time to put all these hours into these games. Like that's why I'm just so like, bro, there's no reason for me to play this. Like,
Code Vein though too is like the exact opposite of a Dark Souls game. Like Dark Souls is all about lore, no story, straight gameplay. Code Vein is an anime game, anime progressed, and then when you talk about anime games, you got a hella extra shit going on. That's what the whole gifts. Crazy customizable builds. Like so, yeah, you have builds in Dark Souls and Code Vein. The build creation in
Are you
Code Vein
playing
is so
that
much
shit
more
right now?
interactive. What was that?
All right, how are you playing that shit right now? Still,
Yeah, I'm still working on getting all the gifts so I can make some cool builds. I still haven't actually gone through. I haven't gotten the best story either because I gotta play through it. I forgot one freaking thing, so I'm gonna play through that. I think I'm gonna do NG plus with that, but I'm not sure because like the NG plus about to be stressed, and I want to get that final ending so I can get the last blood coat, so I can get more gifts, so I can make some builds.
That's like the lazy enigma. I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. You don't need to play these other monster hunting games because Monster Hunter exists and it's the epitome of that category. But
But
if you like a certain thing that's present that makes the thing different,
yeah,
go ahead and play that. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in the grand scheme, like if you don't have time to be playing all these different little trinkets of variations and whatever the fuck all these other games, like I'm gonna just play the real nigga version. Call
but
it a
see,
day.
it's still because something like God Eater and Monster Hunter. Some people don't like Monster Hunter because of how slow it is. Some people love God Eater because of the fast pacedness of it.
So that's why you pick the one that falls more into your
Category. But like
yeah.
saying that, but those people are gonna say they hate Monster Hunter, whereas you're saying, oh, it's the best one. But like they're gonna be like, no, I don't agree. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean that's why they got different games for different people. But at the end of the day, you see which games are more successful,
Yeah.
and that's like the general consensus of generally what the better game is. So at the end of the day, the games I talked about that were like the epitome, those are the games that have had more success. And
Well, at the end of the
according
day,
to the world,
those are the ones that started the freaking idea. Like, if it wasn't for those games, then the other ones wouldn't even be a thing. So most of the
saying
time, they are
Bloodborne was
be.
there was no other game like Bloodborne that came out like in that essence. Like it was really a standalone type deal,
It
and
still
now
feels like
people
Dark
try to
Souls.
copy it. Yeah, I mean, but it's
And
like
it's being
way
derived
different.
from Dark Souls.
It's a way different feel.
See, but you say this, and that's how I'm saying about Code Vein. But like, you're not
Okay,
gonna agree because you never played it. So like, you see where I'm coming from? You talking
I see
about
what you're
Bloodborne,
saying,
but Bloodborne would
I see
never
what
be a
you're
thing
saying.
without Dark Souls.
I see what you're saying, but are people still playing Code Vein?
Hell yeah. People like Shino just started playing it too.
That's just started. I'm like talking about the people who bought it day one. Do people still
Becco
stream
in the
it?
chat. I mean, well, but my chat's gonna be biased, but you still gonna see people play it. I promise. There's a lot to be doing in it. Look, Ivan, I'm telling you, there's a lot to be done in it, and it's more engaging. Like if someone doesn't like a Dark Souls, if they've tried Dark Souls, tried Bloodborne, they don't like it. There's a high chance they're gonna like Code Vein, because that's how much different and like that's the value that it's adding versus the difference between Dark Souls. I promise.
Yeah, it's a different feel. I feel like it's like the pussy version.
I mean,
Like,
it kind of is. It honestly is.
but
Like,
yeah, it's like it depends how you like to play your games, because a lot of like we're actually gamers, like hardcore gamers. Like I'm not trying to put labels on anything, but like we have played a plethora of games and we know how to like traverse like kind of difficult games that require you to like critically think. But not everybody can has that skill set. So that's why they got to make games that appeal to a more wide audience. So that's why I feel like those type of games are for people who actually want to enjoy it. Because to keep it a stack, people who play Bloodborne could rage and quit. People who go play Sekiro could rage and quit. Like, so it's just something for everybody's speed. So I feel like those games are definitely needed in the climate of the video game kind of ecosystem. So I mean, they have their place. I'll just say that. And we're trying to make games for that everybody would like. So
I mean, yeah, in Code Vein, the developers said they're like, we're using the Dark Souls format, but we don't want to be like Dark Souls. Like, we're adding features in here that don't destroy your spirit. Like, they don't want it to be, that freaking,
For those people, fucking go crazy, go stupid, go crazy.
Cool. That was a good little discussion. All right, I think that's about it. I'm looking at 2020 games. There's actually a lot of shit. Like Last of Us 2. I think we should end off with that.
Man, there's really nothing to say about that shit.
I got delayed. That's really it. It comes out.
Yeah. I mean, I guess just your thoughts. You guys are still excited. Like, you guys still getting it?
I did not see any of the extended gameplay that they showed besides the trailer. I refuse to watch any gameplay. I'm just not going to buy the game anyway. I want to see what the game has to offer.
I feel
like it's
game's gonna be hyped though.
To keep it succinct and concise, it's gonna be heat. I mean, Naughty Dog, when they say they about to do a job,
they better do a fucking job.
Exactly. So if they say they need to push that hole back, yo, best believe when that bitch roll out, it's about to be something vicious. So y'all stay tuned.
There you go. No, bro. So you said 2020 is not dry. I'm looking at a lot of shit, but all right, we'll get save that for the next episode. So other than that, let's do. We didn't even do intros. Well, that's because we had an awful start. Let's just do some outros, even though we lost 2 people, but that's all good. Sam, we'll start with you.
You can follow me on Twitter at Shmam the Kid. That's about it. That's the only thing I got. I don't even really tweet all that much, so I'm pretty much just here.
Got you. All right, guys. It's been your boy, Anime Analyst, aka the Young Jiggy Ninja. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the PS Now and Later podcast. Be sure to turn on your post notifications for my boy Jammer so you know when this next one comes out. Appreciate you guys rocking with us. Hand it over to Jammer.
Thank you. All right, thank you all for coming out today. I think we should. When do y'all think we would talk again? Because I'm trying to think what else is coming up. I mean, Game Awards. Would you guys like to talk about prior to that or after? After, I think so too, because we can also talk about Death Stranding after I played it. We can discuss some Pokemon shit. Yeah, that would be cool. Cuphead DLC. Cuphead. What's that?
Stop.
I haven't heard that name.
Has that come out yet? The Cuphead DLC?
Wait, what?
Has the Cuphead DLC come out yet?
I have no idea. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out, coming out, tuning in. We will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Peace out.